Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And the West All-Stars have possession. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Bryant. Durant is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Curry in at the point.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Puts it up off the inbound. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Durant's got the game going with his first points of the game for the West All-Stars. LeBron with it. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the East. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Paul George.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that 3-point attempt there.
Yeah, but for a guy that shoots it as well as he does, I'd say that is an easy look. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Westbrook against DeRozan. Here's Bryant. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one's on Anthony.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And he's good on the second. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now Lowry. The long distance 3 is good. Lowry's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Westbrook. Durant sets a screen for Westbrook. Here's Leonard. And Bryant wide open. He shoots on the 3 off target.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The offensive rebound.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
He has a defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. On defense, the West All-Stars. And DeRozan kicks to George. A beautiful reverse layup. George has got his second bucket.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
To the inside. Here's what.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's West now. Pass to Leonard. Shoots from 14. Good work defensively by Anthony.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The wide open look for Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And here's Lowry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Draymond Green is checked in for Kobe. Now here's Curry. Westbrook dishes to Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. DeRozan with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's DeRozan missing.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Westbrook, Anthony with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. New players in now for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Durant. Aldridge comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Paul subbed in for Steph Curry.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 9-point game. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Over in the corner, Green looks for Paul. Gets it to him. He gives them a double-digit lead. Paul's got his first points of the game.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Paul with the steal. And Thompson kicks to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Drummond, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw, no good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep.
Kicks it to Cousins. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. No luck. Some solid defense from Bosh. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Clark, they've got a nice little run going here.
They sure do. I mean, they're making it look easy offensively.
Here's Cousins. The three-pointer off the mark. It's Drummond with the drive. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the West All-Stars. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars, what do you think?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 11. On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Russell Westbrook out there with Harden. And it's Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bosch with it, guarded now by Durant. Near the three-point line, it's Millsap. That misses off the back.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
All with it. Three-pointer, Butler cannot hit.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. LeBron's checked in for the East. DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler.
DeMar DeRozan.
The East All-Stars on offense. It's a 10-point game. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And it's Westbrook missing. DeRozan. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Carmelo Anthony.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Westbrook to the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now, and that one's good. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
DeRozan kicks to James. Westbrook with the steal. And they're on the break. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Wall. Now the pass to LeBron from 10 feet out. And he hits the jumper for 2. LeBron's got his first 2 points. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Davis on target from 13 feet.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
And Wall kicks to Wade. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Lowry's checked in. The West also making some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Leonard. Kobe comes in for James Harden. And Curry subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. George is checked in for Dwayne Wade.
Paul George.
Outside Durant, outside Curry. Pass to Davis. Back to Curry. Davis with a screen on Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, no luck. Down low, it's stolen by Davis. Feeds it to Curry. The 9-foot shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Lowry misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Durant kicks to Curry. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now the East All-Stars with it. They trail by 14. Dishes it to Kobe. From deep 3-point range, they get it back. Curry. James with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by George, wide open. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 6 points here for George. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
George missing again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
LeBron James. That's his first personal.
West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good from Stephen Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Drummond's checked in for James. Millsap comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Thomas subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Durant. Aldridge comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Thompson in for Kobe. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a 16-point game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Just a boneheaded play there, guys. Plain and simple.
Well, tell me how you really feel about that, Greg. But you're right. I mean, mistakes like that will keep you from cutting deficits, no doubt.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Steph Curry. The West All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
They struggled a bit at the line earlier, but they found a nice comfort zone there now here in the second. They've been red hot from the strike.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Now off the inbound, and it's laid up and in by Thompson. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now the dish to George. It's stolen by Green. And they're pushing it up. Knocked loose and stolen by Butler. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Chris Bosh is checked in for the East.
All right.
And it's the West All-Stars ball. They're on an 18-6 run. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Thompson. Here's Green. And he goes in for the dunk.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Green's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Butler passes to Bosh, and Thomas has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Shooting 100% in the quarter, they've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Paul. Thompson outside. Back to Paul. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the West All-Stars running away with it. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half of action. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, Ernie, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Durant doing all sorts of things.
Ball.
9 points and also a block shot. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
We've got Anthony. D-Wade out there with Lowry. And it's LeBron James. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And here's Lowry. He dishes it to Carmelo. To the middle. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Your East All-Stars, Paul George, taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Curry. Outside Durant. From past the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Down low, here's Durant. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam? And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Knocked away. LeBron kicks to George. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 9 points.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. That's on Dwayne Wade. The West All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the East with some changes. DeRozan comes in for Dwayne Wade. And John Wall subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Then for the West All-Stars, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Draymond Green comes in for Leonard. And James Harden subbed in for Bryant. And he nails the 3rd. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. James. Offensive rebound, but they get it back. The second effort, and another shot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he can't get the first one. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the West. He's off on the second. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. And you go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, my goodness.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And here's George for 3. Anthony dishes to George. Anthony, the pass to George. And stolen by Cousins. And they're on the break. Here's Curry. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 8 points.
This is a nice third quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
And the rejection by Harden. And DeRozan kicks to Anthony. He feeds it to Wall. Goes back up. And it's DeRozan missing.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked. I think they've just got to slow it down, idle it back, and get back to the basics.
And that's not even close.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Neither am I. I mean, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, I guess I will comment. Make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. So for the West, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson comes in for James Harden. And it's Paul and Curry. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Aldridge. A 3 off the inbound. The shot misses. Nice D from Bosh. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
West ball.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Aldridge left side. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. The East All-Stars on offense. To the middle. Here's Bosh. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And Thompson throws it down.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Thomas. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The rejection by Paul. Green kicks to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
2 shots, gentlemen.
The East All-Stars have had a very rough go at the line tonight, unable to get anything to go. Plenty of tries, too.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Drummond. Leonard, he's checked in for Draymond Green. off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Leonard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Leonard's got 6.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Thomas dishes to Bosch. Pass to Butler. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist. Butler's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Cousins. Good D by Drummond.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last. The East making a switch. Wade's checked in. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Cousins. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Thompson. It's deflected and stolen by Drummond. Drummond's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And Westbrook, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 5 points now this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Thomas gets a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Thomas got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Westbrook. The baseline J off the mark.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.